Hi, welcome to part 2 of making a race game. In this section, what we're going to do is we're going to add in our vehicle, and we're going to create a variable called speed, which is going to be affected by being on the tarmac, and we're going to add some controls in order to make the vehicle move around. So the first thing I need to do is I'm going to select a vehicle. So I come down to add a sprite, and I'm going to just search one like so. And I'm just going to scroll down and I'm going to go for the bus, I think. And you can see that the bus is way too big, so I'm just going to reduce the size of it here. So what I might do is, here we go, size, and I might change that to, I'm going to try 15. Okay, so let's try 15, and there we go, that's a relatively decent size. I'm going to put it at the front of the start line like so. Okay, and what I'm going to do then is I'm going to now create myself a variable called speed. Okay, and what this is going to do is going to tell me how fast I can go. So I go to my variables on the left hand side, and I'm going to click on make a variable. I click on make a variable, it's going to ask me to name it, and I'm going to click speed. I did say right hand side, I meant left hand side before. Click on type in speed and click OK. And you'll see that speed is going to now pop up in the top left hand corner of the game over here, like so. So from that, I'm now going to start to add some code onto my bus in order to make it move around. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add in an event, which is going to say when the green flag is clicked. That's going to be my start point. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a loop like we've done before. So the instruction of move is going to happen forever. And the way this is going to work is I'm going to say if, and then I'm going to go to sensing, and I'm going to say touching color. And if the colour I'm touching, if I click on the green, you're going to see I've got this little colour dropper at the bottom just there. I'm going to click on the colour dropper, and then I'm going to select the tarmac colour, which is the grey colour. So if I'm touching the grey colour, which I am, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say move, okay, 10 steps. But I don't want it to move 10 steps, because what will happen is it will move 10 steps and keep moving 10 steps forever, and it'll just zoom off the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say move 10 steps. I'm going to change that to where it says variables, and I'm going to grab the block that says speed. And I've grabbed speed, and I'm going to drop that into where it says 10. So it now says move speed steps. Now currently speed is not really set to anything, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this, set my variable to 0, and I'm going to drop it below the green flag and above the forever. I'm going to change that so it says speed. So it says set speed to 0. So to start off with, it says if touching color grey, then move speed steps. So it's not going to move anywhere. So what I need to do is I now need to increment, okay, so that means increase the speed of my vehicle by changing that speed variable by a small amount. So under the speed variable category, I've got change my variable by 1. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just drop it underneath the if statement, and I'm going to say change speed by 0.1. okay, so what should happen now if I click the green flag? So I'll make this bigger so we can see the whole thing. If I click the green flag, what should happen is it should start to accelerate. Okay, and the speed is going up. Now I just close that down again, so I got to the green and it stopped moving, but the speed kept going up. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to grab that change speed and actually move it inside the if. Okay, so that it will only go up when it's on the grey. So I go on to go again, see it starts to speed up, and then the speed has stopped at 6.1. Okay.